Hey Artland, how's it going? So I got a request to do some Yu-Gi-Oh drawings, and it's totally a blast from the past. I feel like I haven't heard that in forever. Now, I'm not too sure what some of the more popular characters are on there, so I'm just going to start off with this one, and I'm going to draw the Blue Eyes White Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, if you guys have some other ideas for these characters or some different ones that you'd like me to draw, just let me know in the comments section, and I'll try my best to get to all of them. So to start off with this, we're going to begin with the eye. So I'm going to start kind of right over here, and I'm just going to make a little line. It's just going to kind of go down and then kind of curve up like this. Then right here, I'm just going to make a line that goes down, and then I'm just going to kind of curve it up and then over. So he's got kind of like an angry looking eye. Then right here, I'm just going to make two little lines for the pupil. And then I'm just going to color most of that in. And I'll make this just a little bit more prominent. Now, starting back here, I want to draw his head. So I'm going to start right up here, and I'm just going to draw a line. It's just going to kind of curve right around here. It's going to come right to there. And then starting here, I'm just going to draw a line. It's just going to kind of curve down. Then he's got this big spike kind of coming out of the side of his mouth. So I'm just going to draw a line that goes down and then comes back up. And then right here, I'm just going to draw a line that's going to curve up and then down. Another one right here. And then one more right here, and then it's just going to come right back down to here. Now I'm going to add just a little curve right along there. Now, starting right here, I want to add some of the teeth. So I'm just going to add some little kind of pointy triangles for some teeth. And then I'm going to just kind of put some other little small ones right down here, just to kind of show where the other side of his mouth is. Then right here, I'm just going to draw a line that just kind of goes down like this. I'm going to add some more teeth in here, right to there. I'm going to make a little line, it's just going to kind of curve for the tongue. And then I'm just going to put some more little small teeth on the other side. Then for his jaw, I'm just going to draw a line, it's just going to go out and then kind of curve down. Then I'm going to kind of curve this up, down, and then kind of bring it up there. Now, starting up here, I'm going to kind of extend this out, and then I'm going to bring it right to that little spike. And then before I forget, I'm going to draw a little line here and then another little spike right there. Show that he's got one of these on the other side. Now, starting here, I'm going to draw a line that kind of curves. I'm going to go down and then just kind of curve in. And then I'm going to make one right here. It kind of goes out, kind of curves in, and then down. Now, right here, I'm going to make a line that just kind of curves up, and then it's going to come down to about there for his neck. And then right here, I'm going to do the same thing. And I want to try to keep it about the same size coming down here. And then we'll just kind of connect it with a little curved line. Now, right here, I'm going to make a line that's just going to kind of curve in and go down. Then I'm going to kind of bring this around. It's going to curve around and then come up. And then go down here. Now, starting on here, I'm just going to draw a line kind of right down the middle. And then you just want to make some little curved lines right along here, just for like a little scale pattern on the neck. Just kind of right along there. Now, starting here, I'm going to draw a little line like this, and then another little line that just kind of curves down. And then I'm just going to connect them, and you can see it kind of follows the same pattern as this first line that I drew. Now, starting here, I'm going to draw a line that goes out, and then I'm just going to kind of curve it around, kind of following that same pattern, go up and down. It's almost kind of like a little bit of like a lemon shape, even kind of like an avocado shape. Then I'm just going to kind of curve this in. And then I'm just going to kind of curve this around and bring it right up to there. Then I'm going to draw a little line that goes down, and then I'm just going to kind of curve this up and then come down. Little line that goes down, kind of curve this around and then come up. Just for like some different little sections on the body. Now, before I draw any more of these, I want to kind of add his arm over here because his arm is kind of sticking up here. So the first thing I'm going to do is right here, I'm going to draw a long line that goes down, and it's going to kind of curve up, come up here like this. I'm going to make another one right here that goes down. It's going to kind of curve up. And then I'll put one more here. It goes down and then kind of curves up. Make a little line that goes up and down here. One that does the same thing here. And then one more right here. And then I'm just going to draw these little lines down here for the hands. Then starting here, I'm going to make a line that curves down, goes over, and then it's just going to kind of curve up like this. We'll put an extra little line right there. Then starting here, I'm just going to draw a little line. It's going to go down. It's going to kind of curve around here. Then I'm going to make another one that's just going to kind of curve down, and then it's just going to kind of curve around there. Then we want to make the arm. So the arm is just going to go right to here. It's just going to kind of curve around, and that's just going to come back like this. Then starting here, I'm going to make a line that goes down, and it's just going to kind of curve up. Little line that goes down, kind of follows that same pattern. I'm going to kind of jump over this and kind of curve around. Then I'm going to kind of do the same thing right here, just going to kind of draw a line, it's just going to kind of curve down, kind of come up. Then I'm just going to go down, kind of do the same thing, curve around. And we'll do this one more time. A little line that kind of goes down, curves around here. We'll kind of run it into this line. And then we'll just kind of draw a line that just kind of curves here. Now, right here, I want to draw his leg. So I'm going to draw a line. It's just going to kind of curve up. It's going to go around, and it's just going to kind of come back to here. Then I'm going to make a little line that goes down. It's going to kind of curve in. Make a couple curves and kind of come up. Then I'm just going to make a little line that goes up, down, and then it's just going to kind of curve back. A little curved line right there. And a little line that goes out and then comes back. Then right here I'm going to add a big claw. Little line that goes up and comes back, and then one more right here goes up and comes back. Then I'm going to make a little line that goes farther out and comes back, and then just a small one that runs right to there. Now, starting right here, I'm just going to make kind of like a big kind of oval shape, a little bit bumpy. Little line's just going to kind of go down, over, and then kind of curve back. Add a little kind of curved line off of here. And then I'm just going to make some little lines that kind of go down and curve up. Down and curve up. And then one more right here goes down and kind of curves around. Little line that goes up and down. One right here and then one right there. And the little line's going to curve there. Then right here I'm just going to draw a little line that's going to kind of curve down. And then I want to make the tail. So the tail is going to kind of wrap around here. It's going to come back and it's going to pop out over here. So just to kind of keep this real simple, I'm going to start right here and just kind of draw a line that's going to kind of curve up to here. Then we won't really see much. It's just going to kind of go down. So then we'll just kind of like pop it out right here and bring it back. Then I'm just going to draw a line that kind of curves to there. I'm going to kind of bring it out and kind of bring it back there. And actually we'll draw a little line right here just so we can kind of see it. And then I'm just going to add these little curved lines kind of going around here just for some details on it. And we'll put a few more over here. Now, starting over here, we want to draw the other arm. So he's almost kind of like a skeleton a little bit. So I'm going to draw a line that's just going to kind of curve down. It's going to go in, up, and then down like this. Then I'm going to make a line that's just going to kind of do the same thing, down, up, kind of curve around. This one's going to have a little hook on the end of it. Then right here, I'm going to make a little line that goes up, down, and up. It's going to kind of curve in and come back like this. And there's going to be a big hook on this. Then right here, I'm just going to draw a little line that goes up. It's going to come down, then it's going to go up and down again. Going to put a really big claw right there. One that goes up and down like this. And then another little one right there. We'll put a little bump on the end of each one. Now what we want to do is the final thing is we want to add the wings onto here. So I'm going to start the wing right here and I'm just going to draw a line that's going to go up and it's going to kind of hook back like this. It's going to kind of come to a point and then it's just going to kind of curve down here. Go a little farther. Then we're going to draw a little line that goes up and it's going to kind of curve down. Another one that's just going to kind of go up and down like this. Then I'm just going to make a little line that's just going to kind of curve right around here. Now, starting here, I'm going to add a little line that's just going to go right up to there for the other wing. It's going to kind of pop out here. It's going to go down. Then it's going to kind of curve around to here. Going to jump to here, and then we'll just add a little curve line there. So here is our basic drawing of our Blue Eyes White Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! Now the final thing we want to do is we just want to kind of add some of the details onto it before we start coloring. So lots of things we can do. I'm going to go a little bit faster through this part. If I go too fast, just make sure you hit that pause button so you can catch up. So the first thing I'm going to do is right here I'm just going to add a little line for the nose. Then I'm just going to kind of add an extra little line right underneath here. Going to add another little line right here just to kind of really give him like an angry look. Add another little line right under there. Add a little curved line here. And a little line right up here. I'm going to add just a little kind of broken curved line that goes right around here on each one of those. A couple extra little lines on there. Some extra lines here. And then kind of like a nice long line right along there. Then I'm just going to kind of add a little broken line right down there. A couple little kind of broken lines just for some extra detail right along here. Sometimes when you have kind of little, like lots of little bumps in here like this, I like to just go and add some extra little lines right where the curves are. Just kind of gives it a little bit cooler look, a little bit neater effect. Kind of add some different little lines on the claws. Add some extra little lines kind of up here on the wings. A little kind of curved line right around there. Another kind of little curved one right there. A couple little extra broken lines for some details. Put some nice big long lines on the claws. And just some kind of extra little lines kind of along these little spots. Some more little curved lines in there, little broken ones everywhere. A few little lines here, nice big curved line right around there. Kind of same thing over here. Then just some kind of little extra curved lines everywhere. Some little details right around here. And then just kind of a couple little extra detail lines on here. Some little lines right around there. And there's just some extra little stuff kind of everywhere. You can add some extra little lines right around the face there. A couple little curved ones there. And then I'm just going to kind of finish off with just a few little lines right on here just for some extra little details on the legs. And there you go. There is your drawing of a Blue Eyes White Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.